Guys, this is the last mental health video on this channel. I'm moving everything over to Team Hoot Mental Health. All videos on mental health will be over there from here on out. I keep getting the question of why are you what's making you split this up? Why are you doing this? That's what this video is going to be about. How do you describe feeling suicidal to somebody who's never experienced that? It's kind of like trying to describe riding a bike to somebody who's never ridden a bike before. But the big difference between the two is you can always throw somebody on a bike. You don't really ever want to throw somebody into that situation. So when I was in middle school, I went up to a couple of my friends and still kind of not sure how to talk about this. I went, hey, I got this friend who's suicidal. What do you guys think about that? I got one person who said, your friend sounds crazy and you should never be friends with that person again. You guessed it, I was talking about myself. I was the friend, I was feeling suicidal. Along that same time in my life, I went to the nurse's office. I was super depressed, I was feeling suicidal too, so I just was like, I can't be in class right now. She's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm feeling suicidal, I don't know what to do. So she put me in a room by myself, turned off the lights, told me to take a nap, and she'd wake me up in 30 minutes to send me back into class. In 2012, I found myself back in the hospital for depression. I remember this mixed bag of fear, anxiety, anger, hopelessness as I walked into the hospital, turned the corner, and walked into this room full of people. But as I walked into this room, I saw people ranging from teens all the way up to the elderly. Was I in the wrong room? All these people look normal. They look just like me. We all sat down in this semicircle and we started talking. That's it. We started chatting about our weekend, about our days, what's on our mind. We just started the day off by just getting everything out into the open. Everyone went around the circle, and as it got to me, I was like, I'm gonna pass. But even though I skipped my turn, people kept talking. And as more people talked, my anger started to reduce, my anxiety started to reduce, and my hopelessness started to reduce. My depression started to reduce. Great, this is working, but I didn't have the why yet. That night I ran across a video that I found on YouTube that I would keep on my iPod and play repeatedly for the next 6 months straight.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
And the one line that I just couldn't get out of my head kept circulating over and over and over and over again is, and as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. Our presence automatically liberates others. And as the days turned into weeks and everything continued on, the more people talked and the more I talked, the better I felt. Holy crap, this Marianne Williamson lady was right. Eventually I felt good enough to leave, which was awesome. And I went back to work. I went back to all the stuff I was doing before. And I talked to some friends. Hey man, I have this friend who's had suicidal tendencies and depression for a while. You know, other mental health disorders. What do you guys think about that? What would you tell that person? Oh, depression is fake, man. You're smart enough to know that. It's all in your head. You just gotta think different. Sounds like your friend isn't close enough to God. Your friend sounds crazy to me. How could anybody hate their life so much that they just wanted to kill themselves? So I left the place on this huge high, and it took another 2 years for me to feel comfortable enough to talk about my depression publicly with anybody besides a therapist or my family.
I guess I should follow my own advice and make that super secret, crazy, secret vlog I've been meaning to.
Because I truly believe that life begins at the end of your comfort zone.
So let's get uncomfortable.
You guys were the first people I talked to publicly about this. You can check it out if you want, but I was terrified. From then on, I just kept talking about it. And the more I talked about it, the more emails I got from people just looking for someone else who's been on the mental health bike. Or the mental illness bike. I shared some things that have helped me, and in turn, they shared things that helped them. And it gave me that same feeling I had when I turned that corner into the hospital and people were talking about their stuff without feeling judged. They could just be open and share this information. And get it off their chest. So I've been getting the question a lot about why are you separating these into a new channel? Why don't you just leave them here? not everyone is ready to ride a bike yet. Not everyone is ready to ride the mental illness bike yet. They just might not be there. Some people just get thrown into the mental health world, whether it's them themselves or a friend or a family member, and they're just trying to figure out how to ride this bike or how to help their family member, friend, or wife or husband ride this bike. And they might be on the back of the pegs just holding on for dear life, just trying to figure it out. And then there's the other people who just don't get it. They have zero experience with it, so they don't get it. They think it's fake. All the stuff I mentioned before, a lot of those people I ran into. And that's okay. I mean, you can't force them to experience something like that. You don't want them to experience something like that. But this channel will be here in case they ever do get thrown into that situation and they need some help. Someone once told me that mental health is a skeleton that is in everybody's family closet, but nobody talks about it. This new channel is a place to talk about it. I hope to see you guys over there. Life is meant to be experienced, and curiosity will get you there.